mic check, 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's up with my people, man? What's up with my people, man? How we doing tonight? How we feeling? What's up with the squad, the fire squad? What's poppin'? Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Hey, we here. Make sure you drop where you from. You already know what's up, man. Canada, what's poppin'? Zaddy is back, two-time Poppy, whatever you want to call me. Florida is in the building. You already know what's up. Shout out to the UK, all the beautiful women out there in the UK, man. What's poppin', man? What's poppin'? King Zaddy 2.0, what's up? Shout out to South Africa. I got to go to South Africa. I ain't gonna lie. I said, yo, next time I go to Africa, I want to go to South Africa. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So shout out to South Africa, man. Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to my people in here, man. Make sure you drop where you from when you pull up in here. You already know what's up. Fort Worth, Texas, what's good with you? ATL, what's good with you? Look, man, we get 150 likes. Let's do 150 likes. You know what I'm saying? Hola Papi Chulo. Oh, shit. Hola Papi Chulo. I don't even know what that means. I know what Papi and Hola mean. I don't know what Chulo mean, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way with my Spanish. All the way ain't there yet. Trinidad in the building. What's up, man? What's popping with you? Hopefully y'all doing good. We back in here. You know what I'm saying? We got another Nuke's Top 5. Philly was popping. We got 10 scary videos to give you nightmares. Don't watch alone. Thank God I'm not watching this by myself. I got my people in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people. Hold up. Chubbs. What's up, man? What's up with my guy, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hopefully you doing well, brother. Hopefully you doing well. That super chat is open as well. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free. No matter how big or how small, you know it's greatly appreciated. Good health to you, laid back. Appreciate that, Crooked, man. Appreciate that donation, man. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate that. Like I said, once we hit 150 likes, we going in. Austin was good. Kentucky was good. West Palm Beach, Florida was good. You know what I'm saying? We in here. We got a long one tonight, too. So y'all need to buckle up, strap in. Make sure you text this. Chulo in Greek means what? Hold on, man. What? Hoe ass women. That's crazy. I appreciate that super chat. Yo, it's been a while, Chubbs. Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. We ain't see you on the Patreon in a while, man. Hopefully you doing well, man. Yeah, so like I said, we here. We got another Nuke's Top 5. Make sure you share this with the last person you text in your phone, man. You know what I'm saying? Canada was popping. We got over 200 and some people in here. We should easily have 150 likes right now. Like easy. We almost had 300 people in here. We should easily have, 150 likes right now. But, I be waiting on y'all, man. You never caught a live. You caught one now, man. Shout out to you, man. Glad you in the building. Hopefully y'all ready. I got my hoodie on. The hoodie ain't came up in almost like 2 years. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Do I even need the hoodie? Let me not say that because this might be a scary one for real. Caught a live from NC. Shout out to North Carolina, man. You already know what's up. You already know that's where I'm from. Big salute to the Cackalack, man. Okay, we hit it. We hit the 150 likes. Let me go ahead and pull this up, man, so we can get the business, man. Hold on, man. It's go time. It's go time. Look, hold on. Rest in peace to Grandma Betty. Gotta say rest in peace to Grandma Betty. She was a real one. You already know what's up. You already know what's up. If you with me, make sure you drop with you in the comments because we about to get it popping. We about to get it started. Like I said, if you haven't shared this with the last person you texted your phone, are you really a real one or you just capping? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Shout out to my people, man. Guyana in the building. I see you.
Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Okay. Suddenly, she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly bizarre.
She in there doing TikToks and shit. What's going on? Whoa. Let go of her. What in the world? What happened? And there that guy over there. Let go of her. What is going on? Somebody beating on somebody? Does anybody have a rosary? No. Oh shit. Satan. What is going on?
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence. But then the story takes a very strange turn.
What the hell happened?
Because the policeman asked people down on the street for rosary beads, an object often used in Catholic prayer.
Does anybody have a rosary?
And then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support.
Really?
Obviamente como que
Oh,
llamaron a alguien,
them.
llamaron a una monja para que les ayudara.
Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism that is taking place right next door.
What?
Sarah discovers that two girls were playing around with the Ouija board.
Oh my God.
Oh, hell no!
I don't know if y'all seen my video of a compilation of the Ouija board stuff. If y'all haven't seen that video, go and watch that shit. It's like one of the, it's not the last one. Just go watch it. It's in the last couple videos I posted, man. It's talking about Ouija boards, the origins of Ouija boards, and why you shouldn't be messing with a Ouija board. This is crazy.
When suddenly, one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter.
Whoa.
Almost like dirt.
Y la chica empezó como a vomitar tierra, como vomitar oscuro.
The family believes that the girl might be possessed by an evil entity. And apparently, the police agreed.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Sarah says that the screaming went on all through the night,
Dang.
eventually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped.
Hell
Now,
no.
without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here. But the desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling.
Hell no.
Amsterdam. Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. One day, a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost?
We're
You
doing
make
a
the
ghost
best
photo
dirty
shoot.
Whoa.
Man started screaming.
Oh my god.
Look at the dog. Look at the dog. The dog like, hell no.
Is he okay?
The dog is not playing.
Are you okay?
Hell no.
Alles gut?
She just gonna stand there.
What was supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns into a living nightmare when Jennifer hears loud screaming and yelling coming from somewhere in or near the large park.
Hell
You
no.
make the best dirty ghost? Whoa.
Jennifer says that she searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis.
Not me.
She even contacted local police.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And additionally, I used to be an EMT. So like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also, like, I don't know. It makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods. Would anyone have come for me? Like, no one else stopped. No one else.
Unfortunately, no one was found. So the creepy screaming remains a mystery to this day. The White Lagan Bothy.
Hell no.
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century White Lagan Bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water,
What?
and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the White Lagan Bothy,
Hell
and
no.
many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there. A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Lagan Bothy as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared of it staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure.
Bro, come on now. You pulling up in the middle of the woods in a house that has no electricity, no power, no water, no locks on the doors, and you like, yeah, I think everything will be fine. Oh, hell no! What?
It really will be fine.
Again, let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does mine.
But they also can't explain what they experienced at the White Lagan Bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent the night in the old Scottish cabin,
Solo traveler?
and she found it a bit unnerving.
Hell.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in a camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour, like to get back to the camper van.
Appreciate that super chat.
Maybe that's why. And also there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why.
Exactly. Ain't no locks.
I don't know.
Come on, anybody can just
Oh,
walk up in
God.
there.
I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains.
Wow,
Because
no curtains
I feel
either.
like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window.
Man,
I don't know. I feel really scared. I don't know why. I
'Cause
just feel really nervous.
you don't know why you feel scared. That shit is not natural, normal. She don't know why she feels scared, y'all. She don't understand it.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
I'm sure
Last
she
night I
don't.
was a bit scared. There were some strange noises and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in
Earplugs?
to block out the strange noises.
Hold on, she put earbuds in her ear to block out the noise while she's sleeping in a hut or a cabin with no locks on the door in the middle of nowhere? This ain't adding up to me.
God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs.
What?
Which kind of seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the
Right.
middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors.
Right.
But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Bothy.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie, who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal, has a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and get back outside tomorrow in my hammock.
These
I
people
got one of
crazy.
them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use.
Oh,
Maybe this is the guests.
maybe this the
There's no
guess.
one there. I don't know if that's just the people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. If it was just a dad and his daughter and son.
What?
Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again.
Somebody knocking on the door.
There was no one there, so I don't know what's going on. But I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
Somebody knocking on the door, bruh. You know they see you. You know they see you.
Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do like this.
Hold on, bruh. Somebody knocking on the door, bruh. Hold on, I got a lock on it? I thought I ain't had no locks.
This is gonna be a fun night. And they're walking around in the other room, and then I go in there, and it just stops.
Bruh, nah, hell nah. Footsteps and knocking on the door, bruh.
Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Yeah, that cameraman never dies right.
The happy hippie spends the night in the cabin, but the next day, he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. This is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so...
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Lagoon Bothy.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men travel to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experience something that is truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on now, just behind us a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in.
Nice and tidy.
So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless.
What was that?
Oh, hold on a minute.
Somebody coming in there? Somebody. Oh! Hold on.
I'm out of here.
He said I'm out of here.
No.
Hold on.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own.
Whoa.
And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there,
I don't really want to come back in.
he's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out of here. There's something really... Because I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be stuff we
don't
can't
really
explain, whatever, but we just don't believe in the whole ghosty spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying, and I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
Well, folks, it's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does Martin. No. So we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside. And
what is going?
It's the only rational explanation, even though.
Hold the fuck.
Nah, I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not.
Oh my God!
It's moving, right?
Something is moving in there. What is moving?
I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
What is moving?
This can't be right.
I don't.
I'm not.
It's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
Y'all ain't got no light?
So there's a chair over there, and it just started. It just started to move.
They ain't got no light, bro.
No way. I'm not even. No.
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
It's moving?
Jesus Christ.
It is moving. That chair is moving.
The chair is moving by itself?
Oh. Well, I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
No, that's poltergeist shit, Paul. That's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghosty. That's like evil.
This the thing, they can't go nowhere because they hiked in the middle of nowhere to this place. So ain't no lights, ain't no nothing. So where they gonna go? They can't even see where they going. They are literally stuck there until in the morning. So it's nothing they can do right now.
Evil spirit stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity.
Hell no.
But now a little nervous, they finish out their night stay in the other room and head out the next day.
Yep.
Now, I want to point out again that the White Lagan Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal before these clips.
Wow.
So is the White Lagan Bothy haunted? And would you dare to spend a night there?
No, sir.
Let me know.
No,
It's
sir.
cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Top 5 merch.
No, sir.
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We've even got stockings and wrapping paper.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Anyway, shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. Passerby.
Hey, if y'all with me, drop with you in the comments. Look, we got over 500 people in here, close to 6. We can at least get 350 on the like button, though. I'm just saying, at least 350 on the like button, man. Let's go.
A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly they notice something very odd in the house across the street.
What the hell going on over there? Is it a dog breathing? So is it people going back and forth? What's up with the dog? So it's just a person going back and forth. Why they being nosy? Whoa. 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 What? Bruh. What? That shit moving fast as hell. Nah. What, they in there having track practice? They just sitting there staring, watching at this. Get the dog out the way, man.
Something that looks like a person appears to quickly move back and forth across a room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction. It seems to move without effort, almost as if it is floating past the window.
Crazy. It's not walking, it's sliding.
The family dog is very anxious and pants as the family watches the window, trying to figure out just what it is that they're seeing. So what do you think this is, moving back and forth at such a fast speed?
Bro, what y'all
Let
think?
me know.
What y'all think?
Watcher, German urban explorer Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods. It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go well.
So he about to break in and enter. Why? Why, bruh? What's that?
Is somebody in here? Do you speak English?
Do you speak English?
Jag talar inte svenska.
Or do you speak Swedish? That's a rat.
Oh mein Gott.
A rat. Bruh, hold on, bruh. I guess that's a thermal reader or something to see if it's some... Whoa, somebody in there. Somebody in there, bruh.
Ich wusste es. Ach du Scheiße.
Somebody in there. Somebody in there.
Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Scheiße. Oh mein Gott.
You playing around.
Oh mein Gott.
You playing around. Appreciate that 350.
Oh mein, das kann doch nur ein Mensch gewesen sein. Ach du
Surely
Scheiße.
that wasn't a person. Who was
As
it?
Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal imaging camera who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house.
Yep.
Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir hier eventuell jetzt schon etwas sehen. So.
He said that couldn't be a
Ja.
person.
Das sieht jetzt natürlich nicht so vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr viel wärmer als draußen. Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir, an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell auch ein Trugschluss sein. Ich werde jetzt hier erstmal gucken.
What is Toby thinking? He going back
Now,
in?
I think it's safe to say that going into an abandoned house all by yourself is always a bad idea.
Yep.
Not because of ghosts, but because of something scarier and much more dangerous. Real people who might be inside and who really don't want you there.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Toby made it home safe, but this disturbing situation could have turned out much worse.
Absolutely.
Play dead.
If y'all with me, drop with you in the comments, man. The hoodie ain't coming up, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. I think I've built a tolerance. But let me not get too boastful, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stay humble. But if you with me, drive with you. Let's go.
Trent Williams is away on a trip with a friend and staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneateles Lake in upstate New York. Once they arrive, the two friends realize that the cabin has a pretty dark history.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff, okay? But I'm out at Skaneateles Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York. And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night.
Whoa.
And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it.
Whoa.
It plays. There's a walk over here, so in case I die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck. And her ashes are on the piano.
Oh, my.
God, I get chills. But
what?
That's the piano. And it plays at night. And it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder.
Why did they put the ashes on the piano? Why would they do that? And then rent the shit out to people on Airbnb. And then when you pull up, they be like, hey, just to let you know, some people do say the customers, hear a piano playing that night and somebody died here, and then they put the ashes all over. But feel free to enjoy yourself for the night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. I'm like, what the fuck?
That the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Crazy.
I can't do this shit. It's so scary.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes. You have to go first.
You stay behind me. You.
What?
This keeps playing, I swear.
This is not a vacation.
No, dude, I'm not going up in that.
This is not a vacation.
It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me f***ed up. If I die, I swear, I will. Oh, God. Dude, no.
When you first watch the video, you might think, oh well, no big deal, that could easily be faked. But here is what makes this video so compelling. Because you see, when you look closely, the played piano key is actually pressed down by something.
Right.
Now, this is not to say that this footage is quote unquote proof of the paranormal.
Right.
But it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Bruh.
You decide.
Dude, no.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Rude Awakening. A Nuke
Bruh, putting ashes on the piano and having a piano in the house is really, really crazy, man.
Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own.
What?
One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. And then this happens.
So,
Playing
let's
around.
just continue talking, and then hopefully, just, what do you guys think? I don't know. Now it's not gonna do it. For real?
No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
When they gently try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers, it doesn't work. So one of the girls turns into a potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
There go Nuke. Back in his cursing bag.
Now it's not gonna do it. For real?
No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
Oh.
Now, just like these girls, if you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan. A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior, complaining to his landlord that there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life.
Hell no.
The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor. But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real.
He set up a camera?
Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life.
Whoa.
So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core. This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Whoa. I got chills just based off of the story alone. He found a camera and goes through it and actually finds some type of footage of what the dude was talking about, and this is the day before he passed away right here? This is crazy. Watch the mirror. back up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God, do y'all see that in the mirror? Do y'all see that? Oh nah, bruh. What? Bruh, he recording this, he's just sitting there just looking at him like that? Yo. My eyes starting to water, yo. This is different. Ain't it just vanishing? No.
A bizarre, distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment.
Hell no.
The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment.
Solo?
Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
Buddy ended up killing himself in there, bro. He was going through it. Ain't nobody believe him. He being tortured in there. This is the room. There's no mirror. What happened?
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, and Hiro finally finds the missing mirror.
He put that
What
shit
happens
away.
next is downright creepy.
He put that shit away. Uh-oh. Something is wrapped in a blanket. Oh, snap, bro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So he finds it, and now he about to see what's popping. Uh-oh. 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 Doorbell? The doorbell? What? The doorbell started ringing, bruh? Hold on, let me back up. The doorbell, bruh. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? What is it? Ain't nobody out there, I bet. He put the camera through the joint. He a real one.
As Hiro is cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell.
What?
And there's no one there. But did you see it?
Hell nah.
Hiro is completely unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror.
What?
And the figure watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's grainy home video.
What?
Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death. What happens next is terrifying.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I already know something about to show up. Already know something about to show up. Y'all bear with me. What the hell? There's another videotape. Landlord found a similar tape. nothing else. I don't trust this. I don't trust when the camera just be like close in on something, because I feel like once it pan out or once it back up, something gonna be right there.
Hiro finds another tape dumped in the trash. But again, did you see it?
Nah.
When slowed down for just a few frames of the footage, two little pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor right beside.
Oh, hell no! Bruh, hands on the floor?
Hiro. He doesn't even notice and is still completely unaware of the entity that seems to be watching and following him.
Hell no.
Hiro decides to watch the tape that he recovered from the trash, and it makes his blood run cold.
Whoa. Hold on, man. Oh, nah, the camera done moved. Camera turns to the left. Oh, shit. Oh, whether the alien man will the camera. The footage continues with unclear images. See this shit right here. This shit right here.
The camera seems to spin around by itself before the same weird distorted face can be seen peeking out at the very bottom of a doorway.
See that.
Creeped out by the footage, Hiro decides to leave. He thinks that he didn't capture any kind of proof that Mr. A's apartment is haunted. But when he reviews his footage later, he realizes that the entire time he was in the apartment, the same eerie entity was watching him. You can see this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Scurry moments.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. We made it to number 1. You already know what that mean. I need you to drive with you in the comments, man. We got over 600 people in here. 450 likes should be a breeze. 450 should be a breeze. If you with me, drive with you. This is number 1. Fire Squad, what's poppin'?
These next creepy videos are a little different from what I usually feature, because they are definitely scary videos and very entertaining in my opinion, but they are also just kind of silly. So, a man wakes up his grandpa after he hears the unsettling sound of someone whistling downstairs in their home. What happens next is, well, just watch.
Tranquilo, mijo. Deja ver qué pasa. El Señor está con nosotros. No tengan miedo. Deja ver qué pasa. Deja ir a ver.
What's happening? Let's go see. They scared? What's going on? Why she sound like that? What the hell? What happened? Calm down. What happened?
Estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre.
What happened?
Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase su voluntad. ¡Ay! ¡Abuelo!
What?
¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¡Ábrele, a ver quién es! ¡Ábrele!
No pasa nada.
What is going on?
¡Ay, abuelo!
No hay nada.
There's nothing.
A ver,
There's
fíjate.
nothing.
Ve, fíjate.
Go look. Is this a...
¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía!
Bruh.
¡Saca tu teléfono!
What is going on?
Tengo miedo.
This guy is absolutely petrified when he spots someone peeking from around the wall at the bottom of the stairs.
What?
And in a strange twist, he just pushes his grandpa out to go check it out. Now, this clip was originally suggested to me as a scary video for the top 5. But when I watch it with all of that crazy screaming, it just makes me laugh.
¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía!
And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche de mano, abuelo. I'm not sure
now he cursing in a whole nother language. Come on, dude.
where I'll ever be able to use that. Anyway, in another very odd clip, a group of women are walking home late at night when they get the scare of a lifetime.
The fuck?
All alone on an empty city street, the women are terrified when they hear the strange and horrifying sound of A loud burp. And they just make a run for it.
What? Bro, what is going on, bro?
But true fear can also strike right in your home, especially if you've watched a few too many horror movies.
Uh-oh. Look at the cat. Look at the cat. The cat probably gonna jump to the ceiling. What? What, he got shook?
And if a vacuum isn't scary enough for you, then what about the evil betrayal of your own feet?
So there's
What?
no
Come on now.
way
Come on now.
you're done.
Come on, man. Really? 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 Hey, look, man. What was that about? The last one was crazy. The last one was crazy. Hey, if you made it this far, you already know what's up, man. You a real one. Make sure you drop that in the comments. Make sure you drop real one in the comments, man. Hey, shout out to all my people that made it this far, man. Shout out to my people. Make sure you hit that like button before you stroll out of here, man. We had over 600, almost over 700 people in here, man. 500 likes should be easy, but I know how y'all like to be stingy with it, man. I know how y'all like to be stingy with it. But look, if you made it this far, make sure you drop real one. If you're watching a rebroadcast, shout out to you. Make sure you drop where you from before you get up out of here, man. Shout out to my people. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And look, my real ones, what's popping? Shout out to my real ones in the building, man. I feel the love. Everybody that super chatted, I appreciate you no matter how big or how small. You already know what it is, man. I appreciate the super chat. Two-Time Poppy is in the building. King Lay is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Two-Time Poppy, whatever you want to call me. Poppy Chulo. Poppy Chulo. Hey, till next time, man. Self-love and positivity, man. I love you guys. Fire Squad, what's popping?